In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create toggleable tabs. Tabs that you can click on and it displays hidden content, something like this. Okay, now this is a tab and this is also a tab. Now we click on this vision, it gives you hidden content. Click on mission, it gives you hidden content. So we're going to see how we can achieve all of this. So if you are ready, let's begin. But before that, I would want to go ahead and delete this, bring up my editor. Okay, new, I'm going to save this file, save as, I'll save it as tab.htm on the desktop. So we'll start this HTML file. We're also going to add up CSS and also a bit of JavaScript to achieve this. So I'll go ahead and define the document type. Document type cross is HTML. Open the HTML tag proper. Okay, we have the head. So define the meta type here. Have meta name equal path and content of width equal to device minus width. I'll put a comma here and the initial, we're going to scale it. Initial scale equal to 1. I'm going to close this here. So for our CSS style, we're going to define the body. Have okay, let's say font family. Can I use this? Okay. Let me use Arial. This area. Now you're going to style the tab. We are still here, so I'm going to come down here and define a class tab and style it. Okay. Tab overflow should be hidden here. Okay, the border one pixel, solid, and this color, the background color, background color, weight same color, Okay. So now we're going to style the buttons inside the tab. We'll create a class for tab button. Okay, so background color. I want it to inherit the same color as the tab. Inherit. Float. Same as alignment, should be left. Border, non-border. Outline. None. Outline none. Okay. Cursor. Pointer. Padding. 14 pixel. 16 pixel. That is vertically and horizontally. Okay. Transition. We have 0.3 seconds. Font size 17 pixel. Okay. So I'm going to change the background of the color, the color of the buttons on hover. So when the mouse hovers around the buttons, the colors should change. So I'm going to give it white color. To do that, I'm also going to declare a class for it. Call it dot tab button. Hover. Background color should be white. Background color should be white. So now I'm going to create the tab link class, showing us the active mode of the tab. Okay, to do that, I'm also going to do this. I'll say tab button dot active background color and give it this color. So now we're going to style the tab content. We're going to style the tab contents and give them their various features. Okay, so defining this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say tab content. Okay, tab content. Open a curly bracket. Display should be none. padding I'll do 6 by 12 pixel respectively for the width and height. Okay, and border will be 1 pixel solid and with this color. Okay, border top none. We are done with styling here. Done with styling. So I'm gonna also we're done with the head tag. So at this point we're going to define the body. So I'll say body. This will now be a content, the HTML content. So I'm going to define my first heading, and I will see how to create toggleable tabs. Okay, next I'm going to bring in a paragraph, and I will say click on the tab, click on the tab below to learn more. Okay, so guys, here I'm going to now create the contents of the tab individually and define our containers class equal tab class equal tab. Yeah. And here I'm going to say button class equal tab length tab links. Okay, on click equal to I'm going to define now JavaScript. I'm going to call in this open. I'm going to define this later on. Okay, so open city should have both here. Event okay. So I'm going to have this vision okay. Close this, and I'm going to bring in this I'll say vision. So it's going to be our first tab, or our first button rather. It's going to be our first button. So I can simply take this from this point. I'll copy this, still in the same container. I'm going to paste this and do a quick edit. So I'm going to change this to mission, and also change this to mission. Okay, so this will bring us the end of our first container. So I'm going to create quickly a second container which will hold the contents of each button. So I'm going to do this. If id will be for vision, and we have a class for it. Class should be tab content. Okay, should be tab content. So here I'm going to say our vision is going to be a heading in the content, and I will quickly do a paragraph. To make the world a global village. Okay, so we are done with this container. So I'm going to quickly copy this and do a quick edit here. So this is going to be this is vision, this is going to be mission. I'm going to change this to mission. Okay, and here I'm going to have our mission, and our mission is to educate all. So I will say educating all. So guys, we are also done with this container. So quickly we are going to bring in a bit of JavaScript that will do the looping, ensuring that this continues each time we click on the button or the tab. We have a drop down displaying the content. So to achieve this quickly, I'm going to create a script. Call this script and create a function for this script. Okay, the function open city avt city name. Okay, this is not predefined. I'm also going to declare some variables. Tab content, tab links. I have a column here, so I'm going to declare this tab content for document dot get elements by, this will be by class name. Okay, get element by class name. So I'm going to do this tab content. Okay, then there should be a loop. I'm going to create a loop here. Say for I equal 0, I less than tab content dot length and now increments I. Okay, increment I. I'm going to say tab content I dot style dot display is equal none. Okay, so quickly I'm going to have I'm going to say tab links support document okay, dot get element by class name. Okay, I'm going to have this opened up and I'll say tab links. Tab links. I'm also going to create a loop here. I'll say for I for 0, I less than tab length itself dot length increments I okay. Then I'm going to say tab links, creating an array tab links I dot class name is equal to tab links I dot class name dot replace active with an empty space. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Okay, I have parentheses closed here. Okay, I think I'm good here. Okay, so quickly I'm going to do this. Okay, let me look at my syntax very well. Okay, so I'm going to do this document dot get element by ID city name the city name here is just a variable. Okay, it's a variable. It's style dot display is equal block evt dot current targets dot class name plus equal active and have column here. So I have this closed here. I'm good. Okay, and our script tag is closed here. We have the body, we have HTML. So I'm going to quickly go through this and be sure that I have no bug. Okay, okay, we are good. We are good. So remember, we are creating tabs that are toggleable. We will be able to declare our various classes, the tab button, tab content, and we also created our HTML content, which we have here. And lastly, we have to also do a bit scripting, JavaScript. Okay, defining the toggling mode of this content. And once we are done here, we're going to save this, save all. So here we go, how to create toggleable tabs. We click on vision, we have this. We click on mission, we have this. So these are the buttons, and you can see that they are toggling. Click, you have this. You click, you have this.